Okay, let's jump in here and do a mic check and then check out our opponent. How's everyone doing today? All right. What have we here? Jedi Knight Revan on defense. All right, Geonosians and Padme. So we will likely do a Sith Eternal solo there against Padme. This opponent only has a Supreme Leader Kylo as far as GLs go. So I wouldn't want to use Sith Eternal against him anyway. Then let's see what we've got over here. Not too terribly much. We will probably do a gas solo here. Maybe CLS against this Newt Django Dooku. JTR here. And we'll see about Traya. Interesting, an R4 Traya, but gear 8? Scion and Nihilus? Not sure what that's about. Interesting. Well, okay. Let's wait a couple more minutes to see if we're going to get anybody else in here at the beginning. And then we'll get started. I'm going to adjust my sound settings just a little bit. And there we go. Oh, that's much better for me. All right, well, let's get the exciting one out of the way and go ahead and start with our Sith Eternal solo. Again, for this solo, you do need alt. It's pretty important. You can solo it without, but it's a lot harder. All we're really doing is waiting till we get into alt, and then we will annihilate everyone. And here we go. It's a decently satisfying solo. All right, now what do we want to use on this JKR? We'll probably Vader the bugs here. Let me see what the speed is on this GBA. An R7 GBA, 260 speed. That might be enough to prevent me from soloing with Vader. Yeah, that'd be too fast for my Vader. Because we're only going to be at 248. So I'd need... Ooh, I'd need EP just to have a 50-50 chance of going first. We might do something else there. Or we'll just 3-man it. We'll see. We'll decide a little bit later. Well, I guess next. Let's go ahead and get JKR out of the way. Let's see, with Yoda and Jolie, that is... What do we want to use there? Don't see too many JKRs on defense. It's much more useful on offense. Might just mirror it, or I don't think I have my Padme. I could Vader that. Maybe even just Vader Watt. Tarkin and Vader against the bugs. Is that what you're saying, Wrath? Because yeah, that absolutely could work. And get the extra speed on it. He'd go first. We'd lose turn meter reduction, but oh well. Not that big a deal. Should clear it out. That GBA could, at R7, could outlast it a bit. But yeah, that's worth trying. Good idea, Wrath. All right. Yeah, why not? Let's go ahead and do that first. All right, yeah, that'll have us very easily going first here. And let's see how it goes. Got enough turn meter reduced there. Yeah, I was afraid this R7 GBA could be a problem. So we should be able to get into this here. Let's see if we can. Okay. Man, that hurts. Damn. Yeah, probably would have been better with Vader Watt. That R7 GBA's just got so much health. But definitely got us the speed. Also, not being able to keep the dots stuck hurts for when you get into that second Merciless Massacre. Then you've got a lot less damage going out. But yeah, R7GBA. I'm not sure I understand this guy's relic priorities here. Yeah, he modded properly. No worries, Rather. It was worth trying. It was fun. Good experiment. I love to use 3v3 for experimentation. I tend not to care so much about efficiency. Yeah, we'll figure out what to do about that R7 GBA here in a second. Let's take out this JKR. I could do a mirror. That'd be easy. I could probably do... I wouldn't want to do a gas solo. I mean, I could do a gas solo. It'd probably be fine. I'd probably rather gas solo the... the Night Sisters, though, and use something else here. What do we want to use? My Triumvirate's not good enough. Geez, I guess I'm going to be stuck with a mirror. Because it's not that terrible on defense here if it's going to take my JKR mirror. Or my JKR team anyway, and it's not that great of a team. I mean, troopers could maybe do it. Kind of want to see. Veers, Piet, and Stark. Can't see any real problem with doing that. Depends on JKR's speed, I guess. Let's see. How fast is JKR here? Ooh, super slow JKR. Alright. Let's just make sure GMY is not super fast. Nope. GMY is not super fast. Okay. I kind of want to try troopers. Our Piet should be faster than that JKR, I think. I mean, they're going to get a pretty big boost, but I'm at 310. He was at 240 plus all of the JKR speed bonuses. Yeah, so he's not going to get 70 points of speed out of this, plus 5. Yeah, he's only going to get 25 bonus speed. Does it have something to do with Jedi Knight Guardian, Rain Man? Because I totally think Jedi Knight Guardian could absolutely take out that R7 GBA, for sure. One of these days, I'm going to sacrifice my Jedi Knight Guardian just for you, Rain Man. Okay, I want to see how this goes. Let's see. It could still be decently problematic, but we should be able to knock out Yoda in the opening. Then we should be able to hopefully knock out Jolie. Well, it's just that Yoda's going to get to go as soon as he gets knocked out. Yeah, like that R8 Mace Windu. So Yoda's going to get to go because he'll get knocked out. Then he gets to take a turn because of Revan's revive. He's going to go. He'll jump, then spread buffs. And he won't be able to be countered. But then we should be able to... Yeah, let's just try it. I want to see how it goes. No jump. All right, that helps. All right. Okay. Hey, Gym Shoes. I am great. How are you today? I was really hoping he would not target Piet, but he did. Panic question regarding TB. What's up, Gym Shoes? Well, with that crit protection, I don't think Start can take him out in one shot. And then JKR is going to get to go. He's going to pass over to Yoda. Let's just do this. Oof. All right. That helps. All right. There we go. Hey, that worked out pretty good. All right. I am done with that. Go ahead, Gym Shoes. All right, while you're typing that up. Okay, so Trooper counter here. I think it would work just fine against a Relic Yoda. I don't think it would work against a Relic Jolie. I'm not sure you're going to have quite enough damage. Maybe if your troopers are particularly well modded for it, then yes. But, going into GAC, I don't think for most people troopers are going to be that high on the mod priority list to be able to do it. But maybe. I'll definitely have to try it against a Relic Jolie sometime. We'll see. Also, obviously, you need to be faster than their JKR, so it's got to be a somewhat slow JKR out there. All right, what do we want to do against this GBA? Got a request to fill a... Yeah, Rain Man, I am very confused about this guy's relic priorities. They're all over the place. Okay, so Gym Shoes. Through Discord, you got a request to fill a position with 2 ships. I select them, deploy, then they drop in there. Have you never done TB platoons before? Basically, you go into the platoons, whichever ones you're assigned. I assume they're using Echo Base or one of the other automatic platoon assignment Discord bots. You'll select your... Actually, let me just show you. All right. So you'll have very specific assignments if that's the case. So they'll say like north, and then it'll be squadrons 1 through 6, or platoons 1 through 6. And so it'll tell you exactly which one, and then it'll give you a particular character to do. And so it can be any of the ones, but you need to make sure you do it in that platoon, or that you were assigned, or somebody else might think that their platoon assignments were covered when they aren't. So make sure you are doing it in the platoon that you're assigned, even if you're, that character you'll find in other platoons. So then you just hit assign, and that's it. As soon as you select the characters and hit assign, you're done. That's your platoon assignments. Yes, and then your TB officer gets mad. Exactly. You are welcome, Gym Shoes. No problem. And we don't want to upset our TB officer, right, Rain Man? Yeah, let me, Rain Man, let me show you some of the other relics we've got going on here in this guy's account. It's kind of, it's a weird one. So yeah, R7 GBA, but no other relic Geonosians. R7 B1. Okay. I mean, I'm not. B1 does not need to be R7. It doesn't really add much, but okay. An R4 Treya, but let me show you the rest of his Sith. So, R4 Treya, but Scion and Nihilus just down here. Like I'm just not. I'm not sure what he's doing. An R7B1 doesn't help for gas. Like, you need him just relict, but R7's not going to make that much difference. He could be, but you'd want, like, if you're going to do that, then you should at least get Scion and, like, Nihilus up to being useful with Treya. I'm just not sure what's going on there. So a lot of R7s without some accompanying like relic 1s or 2s. Because like a relic 7 GBA, you throw a relic 7 GBA in with, even a relic 2 spy, that's good. All right, let's do something about this GBA here. Maybe EP and Thrawn? Man, I really don't want to waste anything else here. Could do... Could do Bastila and... maybe my Triumvirate. My Triumvirate might be okay, even though they're all crap. It might work here. Yeah. Might work. I'm not going to use them for anything else. One of these days I'll get around to leveling them up. It's all about the bold moves. All right. Okay. All right. Easy enough cleanup. Hey, Moss, how you doing? Ooh, okay. He did put his... Oh, no, that's just crew. Man, all right. Now, is there anything back here that I can use my crap Imperial troopers on? No. Ah, darn. Not going to get that one done. 'Cause my best option is probably that. No. Uh, that's not going to do it. That is definitely not going to do it. Yeah, like there's a chance against the Bears, but not much of one. I might try it anyway just for fun. We'll come back to that last. All right, we've got this R4 Treya. I don't think that's going to be anything too crazy. Let's see. Kind of some odd defensive choices here, too. Trey is just another one that's generally far more useful on offense than defense. That's probably a good one to use my JKR on. CLS would do that one pretty easily, too. Let's see. And we can use our gas solo against the Night Sisters. JTR on Bosk, CLS here. Okay, so we'll use JKR. Moss, it has to be Imperial, 3 different Imperial Trooper variants, so they all have to be Stormtrooper variants. Veers and Veers doesn't count, or Gideon or any of those, unfortunately. Just because they're so low gear, let's just go ahead and take out the other 2 first, as opposed to going straight for Treya like normally we would. Hey, Escape Podcast. Thanks for the raid. How are you guys doing today? Now, let's see if we can remove some turn meter. Perfect. And yeah. Get your silly isolate in. Okay, that'll do. And we'll do a gas solo here. Had a fun, Escape Podcast, guys. I had a fun Veers, Piet, Stark fight against a JKR team. That was kind of an interesting one. I'll have to add to the clips list. Let's JTR this. Good enough. All right, now I still have my Slackers solo, so I'll just use that against their big crew team in the back. That'll be easy enough. So we'll be fine with CLS here. Yeah, might as well just use CLS on Chewie. Darn it. Stupid slow Django. Get it here. Curses. So close. Very slow Django. Yay, there we go. Hey, Nerdy, how you doing today? Oh, jeez. Really got to work that one if they have a properly slow Django. Awesome. Congratulations. All right, let's do our Slacker solo down here. All right, and the rest of this is just more cleanup. Yeah, I don't see any way my troopers are going to do it. Nope, there's no real chance. Oh well. Let's do something else then. We've got plenty of stuffs here. Let's start with Wampa Hoda on the bears. And what do we want to do? You know, let's check out. See if maybe I can get some trooper kills here, because I could use Moff Gideon. And this. And range trooper. Maybe get some trooper kills in there between range trooper and death trooper, but man, this is so low gear. I have very little faith in that. Nah, we're not going to risk it. We'll just take our points. Let's see. Let's use EP and let's do EP Sid and Marauder here. That'll be fine. And then we'll use shock clones against Poggle and all that jazz. That'll do. Echo and 5s or arc. Let's do 5s. Yeah, Sidious is pretty useless. You know, he hits decently hard under Sith Eternal. I'll give him that, I guess. But otherwise, yeah, he's pretty useless. It is nice. So under Sith Eternal, he can hit pretty hard when his basic, if they're debuffed, because his basic bypasses defense. So there's a couple like good hits you can do on certain targets, but that's about the only niche use that he really has, and it's so niche. All right, let's do our standard finalizer setup here. That's annoying. Still, 65 will do. All right. And standard negotiator lineup. There we go. Nice. So has he already cleared one of your zones then, and you're wondering why he hasn't continued on, or you don't know why he hasn't attacked at all? All right, 2651. I'll take it. All right, let's swap to the other account and check our opponent out. Yep, it's all about that gentleman's score. Thanks, Moss. System UI has stopped. That's okay. Yes, I would love to hear Rain Man's explanation of this. Yeah, I've had a little bit. LD Player is what I'm currently using, and so it's crashed a little bit less often than BlueStacks did for me, and more importantly, it has the ability to do airplane mode. It is LD Player. Yes, Rain Man, even when it's a thrashing. Okay, let's see how this opponent stacks up. Ouch, nerdy. That stings. All right, this one had both Luke and Ray, so this will be interesting. I was not a good. It's 3v3, and this is not my GAC account, so I have been paying too much attention to my opponents the last couple rounds. So we'll see how this goes. All right, let's see how he did here. Okay. Took him 2 battles for some reason. All right. What's going on back here? Oh, that took him 2 battles. Interesting. He might have gone very heavy defense, which may not bode well. Okay. Got through JKL, no problem. But then CLS Chupio. This is an interesting team. Mac, yeah. Sorry, Moss. This is an interesting team that I totally stole from one of my, as far as how you mod it, that I totally stole from one of my arena mates, Fatal, also known as the Playbook. Modding CLS for decent speed and then just massive tenacity makes for a very interesting kind of trap. The standard counters don't work quite as well against it. All right, so let's see what he's got on defense over here. Okay, nothing too special there. We'll have to deal with this. I'm concerned about that Ray and JML. He could very easily, considering how not great he's done on offense over here, he could very easily have one or both of his GLs on the back row there. It looks like he is currently playing. Yes, he is. All right, let's see how the rest of that fight goes. Lando lead for Han Chewie. On defense? That's interesting. I do like the Lando lead, or I really like the wedge lead for Han and Chewie, just because giving that extra turn meter to both of them is, especially Chewie, because he's assisting all the time, and he's getting that extra turn meter on the crits, is pretty nice. But interesting. I've never done it with a Lando lead. I might have to try that. All right, let's see what we've got over here. Beskar Mando, not too worried about that. Not too worried about that. Yeah, nothing too crazy. Let's see how fast his brood is here. 254. All right. Okay. How fast is our Darth Revan and Malik here? 305. Not bad, but not amazing. And 284. Not great. Okay. So this shouldn't be too terrible. I don't have C to just walk through that, so we'll have to come up with something for that. Darth Revan. Now, if we have to use a GL here, I guess I'd want to use Slacker. Since my JML should be able to walk through either Ray or Slacker if he's got them on the back. Okay. What do I want to use against this Darth Revan? I could try Thrawn Vader. It's kind of a tricky one. I could try Gas. That's probably not worth it. I'm probably better off just going ahead and risking my going ahead and using a Slacker solo and risking him having both GLs on the back row. Because if both of them are on the back row, theoretically I can still counter Ray with something else. And I can use JML to counter Slacker, or vice versa. There's some Slacker counters we could do. This is where 3v3 actually gets interesting, but also slightly frustrating because it ends up taking so long. We could try Thrawn, Han, Chewie. I have a pretty solid Han and Chewie on this account. Oh, his Bastila is fast. Interesting. Super fast Bastila with a... Interesting. He's got his Bastila one speed faster than Revan. I'm not sure how I feel about that. That must be why he's got Malik and Revan so slow, so he could get BSF slightly faster. But that makes her easier to take out with Han and Chewie. Well, I'm feeling a little more confident about that counter then. Let's see how much health and protection she's got. Yeah, so he really skimped on health and protection here in order to make her that fast. So only a combined 105. Ooh, I don't know if my Han can take that in that opening salvo, because it's pretty important that Han is able to kill her in that opening salvo. Alright, we're only... My mod's not great. We're only at 196 crit damage. But we're at decent damage at 8,500. That's a decent mod. I really ought to go ahead and bump that up. Well, what do you guys think? Should we try Thrawn Han Chewie here, or go with the Sure Slacker Solo? I guess worst case, we can always clean it up with the Slacker Solo. But then we're wasting our Han and Chewie. Let's see how the rest of his attack has gone. Okay, yeah, that one took him 3 battles there. That's pretty good. Okay, so he's probably going to full clear, but not doing it great. Hey, chicken, how are you doing today? I'm trying to decide currently if I want to try to take this Darth Reventine with Thrawn, Han, and Chewie, or if I want to just go with the Sure Slacker Solo. He might have GLs on the back row, but considering he full cleared, I'm going to go ahead and guess that he's only got at most 1. So I think I'm pretty safe to go ahead and use Slacker here. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and do that. Let's just gamble a little bit here. Yeah, there's pretty much no way to lose this solo. They have Rey and Luke. And I've got my GL Luke back. All right. Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. Is worst case, I've got Vader and Thrawn. Like, between Gas, Vader, Thrawn, Watt, I've got decent options to handle Rey if I absolutely have to. It can still be tricky, but it's not the worst thing. Even if it takes multiple battles. All right, what do I want to do here? Okay, yeah, it is the GK Annie lineup. One of these days, I really do need to save Savage and Malik to try that counter. That said, a Malik can kind of solo it himself anyway. Well, we'll probably just go ahead and use JKR here. I kind of like saving... you don't need to save JKR for JML in 3v3. It's just not really necessary. We could use gas here, but that's probably actually overkill. Let's just use JKR. Yep, love triangle team indeed. Okay. Grandmaster Yoda. And we want to use Jolie or Bastila here. I like Bastila on this one for the stun and buff. And the debuff. Yeah, let's use Bastila. Even at gear 12, I think that's going to be more useful. Let's get buffs over here. Perfect. Okay. From here, it doesn't really matter too much. And we're good. Nice score. 2676 is very solid. Well done. Okay, and what do we want to use here? Newt Jingo Nest. And you used your Wampa. Well done. I do like using Wampa, even if my Wampa is always modded improperly for it. I don't know that I'll ever get around to properly modding my Wampa. It's just so low on the priority list. Let's see. Maybe gas solo this, or... I should probably wait till I see what's on the back row before I use gas. I could maybe... could try Bosk and Bosk Grief Mando. Nice. Yeah, the CLS team, it's just because of the way the mechanics work, it's always going to be a wonderful team. It's always going to be worth the relics and good modding. All right, he's doing just fine back here. All right, so we'll skip past that. Yeah, I want to try and see if bounty hunters can do this. Grief and Mando. Yeah, let's try it out. Okay, and we managed to go first. We'll be able to hold on to the taunt and whatnot because Nest is going to AoE. And we'll just cleanse with Grief. Yep. Yeah, let's do this. We'll come back to... Perfect. Who do we want to assassinate? Nest or Django? Let's see. We probably need to get rid of Django. Especially since he's got 2 lives. Okay. So we got this stun Nest. Nope. Oh well. Uh-oh. Yeah, we might not clear this. Damn. Ooh, maybe. All right. Good enough. Yeah, his Nest was too slow, which is usually how you want Nest. So that's a pretty decent counter. I like that, considering it was G12 and 2 G8s. Relic Nest would have finished that off, though. So, let's see. Guild just completed your second sea pit. Awesome, good to hear. Nice. Relic 8 Slacker is super solid, for sure. I'm gonna put out. I definitely need to go ahead and put out a video on R8 recommendations. I've been kind of pushing that off. It's fallen on my priority list a little bit just because there's so many new characters coming out. We're still waiting on possibly 6 more marquee characters in the next few weeks. Who knows? They've had them in the data mines for a while now. So we'll see. But I should probably go ahead and put one out. Slacker's pretty high on the list. All right, let's see what's on this back row. And we are safe. Very safe. Okay. Honestly, because of the changes to C-Pit, I would say that General Kenobi is probably highest on my list as far as R8s go, just because of how much easier he makes climbing in Arena if you don't have a 7-star Malevolence. Otherwise, it really is just no big difference. But if you don't have a 7-star Malevolence, then an R8 Kenobi makes climbing way easier. All right, so this is going to be fairly easy then. Let's see. We'll use our gas solo on those Night Sisters. We'll have a JML solo somewhere, maybe against Grievous. Seems like that could be a decent JML solo. don't think any of the rest of these are going to be tricky at all. I don't really know how a JML would work against Grievous. Seems like it'd be okay, but I don't know. Grievous can hit pretty hard. We'll go ahead and use Han and Chewie here, probably. Or here. We've got Vader and EP. We've got all kinds of options. This will just be cleanup from here on then. Let's see. Do I have... I believe I have Padme available. I could use Padme against Grievous. But if I'm going to do that, I might as well just use shock clones. Alright, well, let's start with the gas solo, because that's pretty much obligatory. There we go. And then let's do whatever we're going to use against this Grievous here. I guess shock clones. Let's see. We want probably Arc and Echo. Or Fives and Rex, really. We just need to get that Annihilate off on GG. Alright, we'll do Rex and Fives. I always want to use Arc and Echo because, hey, it's droids. Get all the stuns and whatnot, but it's not what we're doing. Oh, no, I don't have... I have my shock on defense. That's right. Trying some different lineups. In that case, maybe we will use Padme. Yeah, Rex lead also probably works okay, but Padme is probably a little bit more consistent. That said, I don't have GK, so it'd be, because my GK's on defense, so it'd be Padme, Anakin, Ahsoka. Ooh, that's actually messy against this comp, isn't it? So they're going to keep stripping the protection up, and that's going to be a problem. So, no, we won't do that. Yeah, maybe Rex lead is the way to go. Or I could just use my JML here, but I'd rather have a solo. I could do Vader, Palp, and Thrawn. That's another decent option. I like a good Culling Blade on Grievous. It's fun. I don't know. Rex lead seems like the way to go. So Rex Echo 5s. Yeah, let's just do that. Rex Echo 5s. Okay, let's see. All right. Good enough. And maybe JML the Beskar Mando? That should be an easy solo. Actually, you should be able to solo any of these. All right, and we've got a... let's see, we've got a Han and Chewie left. We have JML left. We have JTR. We have Vader, EP, Thrawn, Padme, Wampa. Some troopers and Triumvirate. So we got lots of options. Okay, I think we can Vader the GBA. Let's see what speed my Vader is. Or we could... I don't know if my Triumvirate could handle that. They're only gear 12. And I'd rather use them against Mon Mothma. Okay, they were 256, I believe, or 254. My Vader on this account is at 245, so 261. Alright, so it looks like my Vader should be able to solo this. Let me double check GBA's speed just to make sure. 254. Okay, so my Vader will go first. So yeah, we should be able to Vader solo this. Oof. That was a bad crit. Ah, darn. Bad luck with those GBAs today. Little bit. Little bit. Okay, well, I'll just finish that off with my Triumvirate later. Let's figure everybody else out first. Beskar Mando. I can't... There's nothing crazy we have to worry about there that I know of. This will be the... I think the first one. No, the second one that I've fought in GAC, but only the first in 3v3. And here it's actually pretty decent in 3v3. In 5v5, it's practically worthless. Should be able to just use... Oh, yeah, we'll just use our Padme. That's an easy one. All right, and Finn. That's an easy one. We should be able to use just about anything. Let's look for a high banner counter here. Han Chewie is our high banner counters there. Oh, hey. We could use our troopers here, maybe. That's a bad Finn team. We might be able to get away with using our Veers, Piet, and actually Gideon. I like that idea. You know what? Let's try it. We've got some wiggle room to play around with here. Yeah. Let's go ahead and plant this. I was really hoping we could get through another one, but oh well. He's got... That's still fine. Okay, good enough. Especially for Gear 9 troopers there. And... yeah, I'll come back to that. Let's see. I like CLS here. I always like using Han against Dooku. Just take him out of the fight as soon as possible. It's also good for crew up here. And then we've got all kinds of things we can use against Mon Mothma. I might use my Triumvirate there. Let's see. And I need to not forget that I have JML available to solo. Well, who do you guys want to see JML try to solo out of these? All right, let's do a JML versus Mon Mothma. Let's see. We should do this. Okay. That is an R5 JML. Easy enough. And let's do... Yep, we'll do Han Chewie here. Let's see, what do we want to use for crew? Vader? Yeah, let's use Vader for crew. Or I guess I could use JTR. Might as well use JTR. It should be higher banner, though Vader's pretty high banner too. Oh, I already used Vader, that's right. Alright, so let's start with Han Chewie. I guess I could use Obi-Wan as a lead for Han and Chewie. What other rebel leaders do I have available? Not that you really need one. I could also use Leia, but I might as well do this. And JTR. I'd prefer to have 3PO, but we'll go with R2. It'll be just fine. Hey, Ikir. GAC's going great today. How about you? There we go. Everybody's at full health. Perfect. Yeah, it's always frustrating when you're trying to outweight them. But it's okay, just be more efficient anyway. Alright, and clean up here. We'll just do it with Triumvirate. Nerdy, you want to wait for them to attack first so that you know how many points you need to win and they don't. It's actually a pretty massive advantage. It's largely the difference between knowing you can um, make some attempts to just get feats done versus, okay, I've got to be super efficient. I have to make sure I win each of these battles on the first go. Awesome. Yeah, I can do that, I hear. Actually, no, I can't. They never gave me back officer roles, and honestly, I didn't want them back, so I haven't bugged them about it. All right, so we're going to have to mirror this and then use First Order up here, which last time First Order did great up here. Not against this exact lineup, though. Yeah, no problem. Let's see. This lineup's pretty easy. Still going to take in some extra just in case. Going to do... All right. This and... That is how we pronounce it, yes. Scofficer. This. Let's get... All right. We should be good. Might not be the cleanest fight in the world, but we'll be okay. I'm sorry, Rain Man, but that is just incorrect. Right. Do we want to... I didn't actually pay attention to whether he had an R7 Anakin. Whatever. Let's just do this the more fun way, see if we can get some extra banners out of it. Perfect. Yeah, we should be able to do this without. De-icing South Carolina. Is this a euphemism? Yeah. Uglyish fight, but not terrible. That is a pretty good job right there. Who doesn't want that job? I mean, I can imagine some pretty skeezy hotels. that you do not want to lay on. All right. And because I'm still not terribly confident in this counter, we are still going to bring in some extra help here, but I think we're just going to go with that. Yeah, fair enough. I would imagine, though, that they kind of fly you all over to do that. All right, we're going to hunt Bosk so he doesn't gain turn meter. Then we need to take out Resistance Pilot. Should we try to stun Bosk? Let's go for Resistance Pilot first. Then see if we can stun Bosk here. Perfect. Oh, right. They can just cleanse. Ugh, I hate. Okay, there we go. Making some progress now. Keep going after Resistance Pilot. Of course he resists, you jerk. It's fine. Ugh. Let's see if we can take out Poe in one shot. We can. And can't bother to hunt anybody. Let's just do that. Make him waste that. It's fine. Let's see. Yep. And all right. Super ugly, but it worked. And that is fine. And that gets us a solid gentleman's win of 2640 to 2582. I'll take it. All right. Now that that's done, it is a little bit after 2 o'clock here. Let's see about finishing up some conquest feats. We're getting pretty close here. We're at 30 or 379 out of 425. I'll get 9 here for this. That'll be very easy to do. Thanks, Ike here. And we've got plenty going on here. So let's jump in here at... see what we still need to do here. Oh, God, can't read it. Okay, I still need to do remove 700% turn meter and win without any supports. The winning without any supports is pretty easy. The 700% turn meter is a pain on this one because he's immune to turn meter removal, as is Vader. So only 3 characters can actually have turn meter removed. And if you are removing a ton of turn meter from them, then you are probably going to win before they can... what? Before they can actually gain enough turn meter for you to take off 700%. It's a real pain. But with the right comp, you can do it. Skeltrix did a really, really good video on it. I think I'm actually set up to do it too. What have I got here? Leader's Resolve, 1 DCS, another Leader's Resolve, another DCS, offensive buffs, and Ruthless Swiftness. Ruthless Swiftness is actually going to be a problem. I need to take that off in order to do this. Because at a certain point, I need to not be gaining so much turn meter. All right, so let's take off Ruthless Swiftness and go ahead and try this. Because I should be set up to do it. Okay. Now, I'm going to use Vader. Nope, stop it, you. All right, we want Vader. We want EP just to give Vader extra speed. JTR for turn meter removal later helps make things easier. Thrawn actually might hurt more than help. And he's a support. I'd like to get this done in one go here. Let me actually pull up Skeltrix's comp. I'm trying to remember what he used. It's a solid rundown on it. Let's see. Bum bum bum. Oh, interesting. He uses Vader lead with Scion, Malik, Death Trooper, and JTR. My Scion's not going to be good enough to bother with this. Malik's is a very good idea. I might as well use EP in place of Scion. That's perfectly fine. My Death Trooper is also not going to be good enough for this. So let's see here. Let's pull out Thrawn. That's kind of a bad idea. And let's just work on giving Vader more speed with some Sith and... actually, probably just Sith. I don't think any of my Empire is going to be helpful here. Because none of them are going to be a high enough. We don't want Marauder. He gains too much turn meter. BSF would be fine. We definitely don't want Sith Trooper. Yeah, let's just use BSF. All right, this should be okay. Probably should have checked my mods first. Okay, let's... it doesn't really matter who we do this to. And in we go. Alright, we've basically already removed all the turn meter that we're going to at the start here. Infinite Vader. Just what you never knew you always wanted. Ooh. Awkward. Who are we okay being countered by here? I've never had this happen to me before. I guess I should have left Scion. It's okay, though. Now it's just happening a bunch. What do you know? Oops, I didn't leave him again. I know this is just the most entertaining possible battle here. Excellent. Congratulations. All right, we're running out of time here. I think I need to go ahead and kill off Scion so that we can put Tenacity down. Yep, there we go. Running out of time. Think that's enough dots to kill off C yet? Should be. Maybe? I don't know. That should surely be enough. It is, okay. Alright. Now we've got a minute to hopefully do this. Looks like we're doing okay. I think we're getting close. Let it go until the last second. Alright. Hopefully that was enough for 700%. No. No, it wasn't. God, that's annoying. Alright, well, we'll try that one again some other time. So annoying. Alright. Okay. Well, I think I'm going to go ahead and call it a day there. I've got some other stuff I need to go ahead and take care of. You got to remove 700% turn meter. So it's the blue bar. And so Darth Vader on his lead removes turn meter and et cetera, et cetera. And we were just unable to remove 700% turn meter through all of that. So whatever. All right. So let's go ahead and find somebody to raid here real quick. And I'm going to get going so that I can get some more work done on some other stuff here. Okay, who've we got? We've got... Ooh, let's go raid Calvin Awesome, I think. What's he got going on? Yeah, the removal of the turn meter is particularly rough on any of those feats. All right. Well, thank you all for tuning in today. Let's go raid Calvin Awesome. You guys have a great day. You are very welcome, Moss.
So that's where he's at. But I still think Gladiator's probably right. I don't think he dies from a Tarkin AoE. Dengar. Welcome, Raiders. Thank you, Darth Kermit. We're about to try something really dumb. No offense, Gladiator. So we've got Gear 8 half-modded Mando versus a Tarkin, Krennic, and Royal Guard team. Well, we'll see if it works. Let's see if this works. I do believe I go first, though. They're rather slow. Alright, so there we go. So we're going to go ahead and do this. That's cool. Alright, so that's fine. I'll just keep going right after him. I guess... I don't think we need to call anyone into assist, so we'll just go ahead and do that. Alright, we resisted all the debuffs. Even better. That's good. Loving the tenacity. Let's see if we can get an assist. We did not. I guess we should be doing a special here, actually, so that a boss gets more turns. Let's go ahead and call in Dengar, see if he can get someone else to go again. Alright, so we have Contract. This again. Okay, so this is actually going to work really well, it looks like. Taunt again. And I think the biggest threat is Krennic here. I don't know. Either way, die. Woo! Alright. Alright, so this worked really well. And it should work for really, really high banners. Let's see if we can get a stun here. I don't even think we're going to need another Disintegrate. I think we just kill them here. Let's go ahead and call in Dengar again. See if we can get another assist off of him. Very nice. Heal, please? Yes, cool. Alright, this is going to be great. Because if Tarkin dies... But yes, okay. So that's full banners. Sweet. Alright, I think we get one more Disintegrate here. Look, do you guys see this? My Mando is doing 700 damage. Like, a total of, like, 700 damage. It's so low. Alright, let's stun him. Basic. And 1x speed. I don't think this really fits, but we're going to do it anyways. Whack. Nice. Alright, well. Gear 8 half-modded Mando is better than Relic Krennic. You saw it here. Thank you, Gladiator. I am sorry I ever doubted you. I think Quizzing and some other people also said to use that team. Alright, so that was cool. Let's see what he's got in the back wall now. Alright, so... Ooh, this is really... Ooh. What are you doing with your life, man? He left the exact teams he needed. No, it was not that stupid after all, Gladiator. Not even close. He left all the teams he needed to attack this, and he still took so much on offense. Like... Ugh, okay. Trooper's feat, yeah, buyers. I want that Trooper's feat. That Trooper's feat is happening if I need to drop 5 battles. What's worse though, buyers. I'm pretty sure I still need to drop a battle. I'm pretty sure I still need to drop a battle to get it. But that's okay. So this is gonna be really easy. All right, so we have these top teams to worry about, and these are a little problematic actually. So let's go ahead. So for gas here, we're going to go ahead and use our Darth Revan. We are significantly faster. And this is why I couldn't Malak solo that bottom team. So we're going to go ahead and take in these 3. Darth Revan is usually better than gas in 3v3. And his mods also aren't that great. Let's do some mod shaming here, actually. That is how I beat Relic Bastos out damage dealers. That'll do it. No, they have no AoEs. It's hilarious, Gladiator. Gonna be on the background button immediately. All right, cool, Blenzy. Good to have you still here. Also, did I miss any comments? Everybody's going crazy for the bounty hunters. Maybe stall for recovery. Oh, I guess it worked. Also, thank you for the raiders. You guys came in at a very interesting time. Unless Groove is really fast, use Dangar. Yep. Okay. Ooh, Mastiff X is 3-0. Also, he's in. Alright, so we've got this Gas team to take down. And Gas is like, he's modded, besides the sets, he's modded okay, but he's got like health and tenacity sets, which is a terrible idea. Like, there are actually occasions where health is good, but tenacity is just not the stat you want on him. Does have a lot of protection from primaries. Good amount of speed, actually. Really good amount of speed and a CD triangle. So, if you pretend you don't see the sets, the mods aren't too terrible. Like, it does have protection primaries. Alright, so let's go ahead and that's a build for LSTB. I think tenacity is a bad build no matter how you look at gas. And if you're going to go for health, you go for health or go for protection. You don't split it. You lose both games by doing that, in my opinion. Alright, so we'll go ahead and take in these three. They should be fine. My DR is 351, so he's going to go first. Let's go ahead and put it at 4 speed. We're not disintegrating anyone yet. Alright, now we're going to go ahead and get more fear out. We did get a lot of corrupted battle meditation, so that was really nice. Alright, that's good. Let's go ahead and drain force him, make him sit down. And then let's go ahead and get shock on everyone, so that when we kill Rex the first time, he doesn't come back. Alright, so we should be able to kill Rexy here. And now I think he just dies. Nice, alright, so Gas will come back. He might actually kill Malik, yep. But that should not be enough. Yeah, I think he just dies here. Whack! Nice. Alright. Not a great win. Not a great win, but a win nonetheless. That's actually, this is the reason why I took Darth Revan on offense instead of... Kind of weirds me out that I can still click on this team. That actually, I do not like that a lot. What was I going to say? Yeah, there we go. There we go. It's in the black. I like Darth Revan on offense more than Gas sometimes.